All right, welcome back. Here's part 2 to Andrew Destroys Dating Coach Live. Let's keep reacting to it, guys.
Well, my point number 3 was actually about that true connection that people have and being able to reach to those, to the deepest level of intimacy, which is when people are holding themselves back, which actually addresses what you just shared. When people not willing to make a full commitment, it's like they're restricting they're putting walls. So for the woman to fully commit, when man is not committing fully, he is almost like helping her to activate their insecurities, or some sort of insecurities in her. When woman knows that man is 100% committed, that gives her peace.
Yeah, this.
Well, I think that should happen prior.
Yeah,
to
so
marriage.
I was going to give you kind of the counter argument to this is that that's a very gynocentric view, right? Oh, well, if you marry her, then it'll activate your resources. Well, hang on. Let me finish.
If you pick the right one with the values.
Hang on. I just let you put your whole point out. Let me put mine out, and you can counter it. Okay? It activates his resources, resource level activated, right? The button is pushed, and now the resources, he's going to be making that money for her, taking care of her.
Jesus.
How kind of her to allow him to activate those resources for her. And then when we move to your third point here, it's if you give her the commitment, she won't be so insecure. Well, how great and swell for her that she won't be as insecure if you commit to her and can then have your entire life wrecked, destroyed, and become fleeced because these overwhelming percentages of women doing that.
You see how she just says it's because you choose poorly? Like a woman can't change her mind. Like she's set in stone for the rest of her life, which is not true. That's why I say you can never reduce the divorce rate to 0%. It's never going to happen. You have to be willing to work with your partner. And working with your partner, the part about intimacy and connection, it's listening, coming up with a plan, and taking accountability for each other. How do you take accountability? Is by one, verbally saying, this is where I went wrong. This is what we can do better for each other, and then actually going out and doing it. Okay? If you're a man and you're constantly taking accountability and she is not apologizing or taking any form of accountability in any way, shape, or form, then you leave her. You absolutely leave her. You present her with an option. It's, you're going to take accountability. You're going to do as I say. This is the third time I've repeated myself, or the door is right there. You have to put it that way, because then you're going to trigger her sense of, damn, like, should I actually shape up, or am I just going to walk over him? Do I actually respect him, or am I going to keep disrespecting him? I'm going to keep talking over him, and I'm just going to keep doing what I want as I want it. As soon as you give the woman the ring, this is why men say, as soon as you give the woman the ring, she'll immediately start to disrespect you. Why? Because she never really respected you in the first place.
So
if you choose,
all of this seems highly gynocentric, and it's putting basically all the responsibility on the men, as far as I can see.
And what you're doing is you're pedestalizing the girl, because you have to meet all her requirements when you've already slept with her. Remember, when a woman opens up her legs for you consensually, you've already hit all her standards. You've already matched all her standards. Now, you just have to worry about, can I as a man reach the standards of holding a family together? Can this girl retain me as I'm trying to amass wealth for the family, for her and for the children that we will have? Can she keep up with me as a man? Okay? You as a man are the prize, because she is respecting you. She is trusting you based on the work you are doing in real life.
Andrew, I have high respect for you. But again, I want to talk, I was talking about when men chooses high value woman. Woman is the one who actually creates the relationship. She has to be
Damn, bro,
their love and
This
care.
is why I never listen to dating coaches, bro. This is why you never listen to dating coaches. It's already, she's the high value woman. She's the prize. She holds the frame. She holds the standards. No, bro. You've already messed up. That means you're submitting to the woman. You're doing everything in regards to the woman. That is not the way, that is not a good, healthy dynamic in a relationship at all. If your woman is up here above you and you're constantly trying to chase her and appease her, she loses attraction for you. Just naturally. You're like just a dog chasing constantly. That's why you'll even see a lot of these celebrities online that make a lot of money, that have really good looks, but they have a lot of feminine traits. They're stuck with this blue pill ideology that has been perpetuated to them through society. That you should, if you don't meet a woman's standards, then you're insecure. If you have boundaries and her boundaries don't align with yours, then you're insecure. I need a secure man. A secure man is the guy who lays down the foundation, has standards, and holds the line. He protects what he has built. That is what it means to be secure as a man. Don't get it twisted, and don't pedestalize these women. All right? They follow your lead because you're not trying to become the man. You're already him. And if you're not him, look in the mirror and do better. Every single day is an opportunity.
Joy and support, she has to be 100% committed. Everything starts with the woman, first of all. So high value woman, she will be backing her man no matter what. No matter the troubles he is going through, no matter the financial challenges, no matter his habits or whatever. She is by his side. She is becoming that fuel of that of the relationship. Woman is capable of either.
That second part I agree with her on, but how she got from one to A to B didn't make sense, right? She's not gonna follow you through everything if you're following her lead. That's not how that works. So she's got that backwards mentality.
Hire her man and motivate her man for all kinds of things that he didn't even know possible. And we go for everything, the financial, the sexual, the emotional, and everything starts with the woman.
Yeah, that just seems like really basic stuff, though. Like you're kind of, the way that you're framing it, you're almost framing this as like, this is a really special thing that a man gets, that they have a basic level of loyalty from a woman and she's not being a backstabbing bitch, right? Like, that just seems like that just seems like a really basic thing that they should be doing anyway, and not like it's extra. It doesn't feel like it's an extra thing that you should be getting on, you know?
But if it is so basic, why women are not doing it? That's where, the results, what is going on, right? Why the guys?
Because they don't hold themselves accountable. And men don't have frame. Men don't have standards. They're dating these women and they just let them do what they like. They let them run over them. That's why we have a society filled with simps. Gynocentric society. That is why you have a dating coach who doesn't understand this very simple concept on what the dating market is like today. Oh man, bro.
Deprived of the love, attention, gratitude, appreciation. So if it is so basic, then why women don't do it? We have the pandemic of men who feel they don't get love from the woman.
It's because they listen to women too often. I think that's one of the primary reasons that they listen to terrible fucking advice from women all the time.
Nailed it.
No, that's
nailed
it. Here's the thing. Here's what I've learned from doing this podcast so much. Here's what I've learned. Right?
They not like us.
They not like us. They not like us. Okay, let's go.
It's not just that that women have really stupid takes a lot of the time, but it's also that women give each other some of the worst fucking advice I've ever heard. Yes. But they really give men bad advice.
Exactly.
Andrew, can I add some advice about what it is?
Oh man!
I said, let him go.
Fucking terrible advice, right? So every time I hear about one of these, the next woman who's like, look, the last guy I was with was a narcissistic jerk, and he was an awful junkie, and he was emotionally abusive, and we go, really? Well, how long were you with him? And they're like, 6 years. Well, okay, what about your last relationship? Oh, he was great. How long did that last? 2 months, right? And I think to myself, okay, there's some disconnect that's going on here. Right?
Yeah, so what you are describing is
because the thing that you, hang on, I'm almost done. The thing you claim you hate seems to be the thing
You
that
love.
you go for the most, and then you kind of pretend that's not what you want. And it's super weird to me. I don't understand it. And then when I hear your advice is like,
No, we do understand it, right? It's the emotional roller coaster women like to be on. Women like to be led through their emotions. But the thing is that the more guys she has in her life, the more almost insecure she feels because of how dirty the guys have done her and how much she stuck around. Therefore, since she's trained this into herself time after time after time, and she's created this habit, she subconsciously needs this urge of an emotional roller coaster. I need the drama. I need him to treat me like shit and then back up and pull me back out from my insecure ways, lead me in the right direction, and then put me back down again. That's why some women, just especially these feminist girls, like to be degraded.
gynocentrism. Tell me this specifically. What is a man getting here besides just basic human decency from a woman under your program? Like, what does he actually get?
So, Andrew, what you are describing, describing low-value woman. First of all, it is not high quality. The low-quality woman will go to her girlfriends and will speak badly about her man, and she will get the understanding of her girlfriends. Yes, the high-value woman, she will not be speaking badly about her man. She will, first of all, she will not judge him for his actions. She will look at the root.
Can I add
where
something?
it is actually coming from, his behavior, his emotions.
I know, but that sounds like it sounds like that's the basic expectation men should have in a relationship. It's a very basic. I'm asking above this idea of a basic.
Don't talk about your ex, pretty much.
That I would get from a friend. So I would expect a friend of mine to also not be a backbiting, conniving piece of shit and to get my back in the various situations I find myself in. Even if he didn't, hang on, even if he didn't agree with me. So what am I getting above that of what I would get from just a basic friend from this gynocentric program of yours? Give me the thing that I get.
You get a complete 100% emotional connection. You get support.
I don't think you necessarily
not in every marriage.
The person who actually
What is she talking about?
hears your needs and they're 100%.
Just what I always wanted, deep emotional connection with a woman. That's what I always want. I wish Santa Claus would bring it to me my whole life. A deep emotional connection with a woman. That sounds awful.
Let's be honest. Why do men want the deep emotional connection? We want intimacy. It's from a place where it's genuine burning desire.
The majority of women out there are damaged from social media, from growing up, from whatever it is, right? But like Andrew said, if a man wants to get married today, what's the point? You understand? What? For having kids, he can have a donor.
Oh, she's
if he wants somebody to clean his house or cook for him, he can pay for that nowadays. And today, unfortunately, most of the women looking just for a provider without giving the work and the effort for the men. But if a man lucky enough to meet a good woman, like for example this woman that look like she's loyal to her husband.
Thank you.
Okay, if men lucky enough to meet the right woman that would be there for him, okay, I would go to that extreme, even if he cheats, or even if I'm not talking about a guy to go every day with a different woman, but even if he traveled and he had something with another woman, she would be strong and smart enough not even to mention that, right? Because men and women built completely different than one another. And to have a relationship within the marriage, women, unfortunately, we are born to have a certain amount of time to have kids, to raise the kids, and to grow up gracefully. And now the women don't want that. They want to extend it for a long term, to do whatever the hell they want. They want to abuse men after they have babies and emotionally confused with the hormones and everything. A lot of the women treat men like, sorry to say, but like shit. And a lot of the women that I know like 5 clients at least for the last 2 months, they're telling me how they're cheating their men very, very creatively. And when I'm looking and hearing these stories, I'm saying, what's the wonder that a lot of men don't want to get committed? And what's the wonder that a man go on a date and prejudge a woman when you have so many women like that's the only thing they care?
Can I bring up the point made up in the comment?
Damn, bro, she cooked. She cooked.
I said let him cook.
She did great. She did great. Yes, most women are emotionally damaging themselves by listening to other women speak and validate their emotions instead of validating reality. Most women are empowered with the female boss mentality. I need to be independent, have a career, and then look for a man who is willing to agree to all these things while also competing with me. They don't realize that these women become the man and unattract the man they want to be with. 1000%. She nailed it right on the head. She absolutely nailed it. Women are ruining themselves to become wives by not focusing on their own mind and how to become good wives and how to raise a good, strong, solid family and foundation. By learning how to actually prioritize your man and keep your man. That's how you do it. That's how you fix your brain. But most women have so many options. They have this fear of, you know what? I still need to find the next sense of adventure. They can't control themselves because they're overcumed with so many decisions. Hope you enjoyed part 2. Don't forget to join the X community. Join the Instagram, look at the stories, and, get a part of the conversation. Don't forget, guys, if I provided you with any sort of value, entertainment, right, or something that you could actually apply to your life, drop a like on the video, all right, or subscribe. Jesus.